There are several methods for making decision. Firstly, decision by authority without discussion, where the leaders makes all the decision without consulting the group. Secondly, expert members, where letting the most expert member make decision. Thirdly, average of member process, where group decision is the average. Fourthly, decision by authority after discussion, meaning that designated leaders make the decision after discussion. Minority control, where two or more members constitute less than 50% make the decision. Next is majority control, where the decision is made by a majority vote. And lastly, consensus, which is the most effective method of group discussion method, group decision method.
Chiming, in your opinion, what is the best decision in making method?
I think the majority is the best because it upholds the principle of democracy.
Okay.
How to make a correct decision?
To make the correct decision, we consider all available information, weighs the pros and cons, and choose the option that aligns with your values and long-term goals.
Okay, Shimei, what is the disadvantage of the consensus method?
Consensus method is time-consuming as it takes time for everyone to come to an agreement.
Okay, I will continue to talk about the leadership. Leadership is a trait that some are born with, and person's leadership ability depends on the situation. Cultures and personnel ask thousands of people to list the characteristic of leadership that they admired, and the honesty is number one, with 82% selecting it. The second comes with cooperative, then dependable and competent. When leaders do their best, they challenge, inspire, enable, model, and encourage. There are 5 practices as leader, which are challenging the process, inspiring a shared vision, enabling others to act, modeling the way, and encouraging the heart. The author Peter Scotters wrote the Leader's Handbook. He offers following 6 new competencies, which are the ability to think in terms of system and knowing how to lead system, the ability to understand the variability of work in planning and problem solving, understanding how we learn, develop, and improve, leading through learning and improvement, understanding people, and understanding the interaction. Yeah, that's all from me. Any question?
Question, may I ask, in your opinion, how to enabling others to act?
To enabling others to act, you must foster collaboration and strengthen others. Yeah.
We'd like to ask, in your opinion, what is the best characteristic as a leader?
In my opinion, I think that inspiring is the most important as admired leader. This is because that inspiration leaders can empower others to develop a passion for their work and how they accomplish it.
Okay, Wan Xuan, what is the characteristic of admired leader?
The characteristic of admired leader is forward-looking, inspiring, competent, fair-minded, supportive, bonded mind, intelligent, straightforward, courageous, and others. Thank you.
Now we continue to the effective communication. Effective communication got 3 components, which is listening, presenting, and persuading. And then pre-listening got 3 techniques, which is critical listening, which is separate fact from the opinion, and then secondly is the sympathetic listening, which is we listen and don't talk and also don't judge the person. And then the last one is the creative listening, which is exercise on an open mind and supplement your ideas with other people's ideas. Then listening skill, there are a few listening skills that emphasize in the Arizona State University, which is stop talking, engage in one conversation at a time, emphasize with the person speaking, ask questions, don't interrupt, show interest, concentrate on what is being used, don't jump into conclusion, control your anger, react to the ideas, not to the speakers, listen for what is not said, and ask questions. And the last one is to share the responsibility.
Okay, I want to ask, what is the most effective communication that you think?
I think the most important of the effective communication is that we concentrate on what they say, because when we respond promptly at the same time, so we can keep the two-way communication.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I would like to ask how to communicate effectively.
How to communicate effectively is one must clearly convey their messages, actively listen to others, and adapt the communication style to the situation and audience.
Yeah. I want to ask why so much emphasis on listening?
Because it allows the speaker to feel heard and understood, and it helps the listener to fully comprehend and respond appropriately.
Now I will continue with conflict management. There are 5 strategies to manage conflict. Firstly, withdrawal or avoiding conflict is one of the resolution strategy. For this strategy, neither the goal nor the relationship are important. Besides, second strategy is forcing, which indicates the task is important but not the relationship. People may use all your energy to get the task done. Furthermore, third strategy is smoothing, which the relationship is more important than the task. Moreover, compromise is also one of the strategies to solve the conflict. Both task and relationship are important, but there is a lack of time. Lastly, the strategy to manage conflict is confrontation. This strategy defines task and relationship are equally important and describe the conflict as a problem-solving situation and resolved through negotiation.
Yeah. Serving. I would like to ask, in your opinion, what is the best strategy to solve a conflict?
In my opinion, I think the best strategy to solve a conflict is confrontation. Knowing when to confront a team member instead of avoiding a conflict can let us learn how to accurately assess a situation.
Okay, Celine, how to avoid the conflicts?
I think we need to keep control on our emotions and communicate effectively, which can help us to prevent a minor disagreement from becoming something bigger than it needs to be.
What is the meaning of conflict?
I think conflict means a struggle or an opposition. It also defined as serious disagreement and argument. I think that's all for me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.